Hello everyone, Timer over here, and welcome to the start of a new Let's Play series for the game Factorio. So Factorio, if you're not familiar with it, is a game where you build and manage your own factories. You're basically crash landed onto a desolate planet, and you get to mine resources and set up production lines, and essentially just build a ultimate factory. Um, where I think the end goal is to like blast off or something, but more or less it's just get all the machines to do everything for you in the end. So we are going to go ahead and jump right in. I've not ever featured Factorio yet on my channel. I've dabbled in it here and there, but I haven't gotten very far into it. So this is going to be really sort of a learning experience for myself. We are playing with a few quality of life mods as well as just in general mods. Long reach is probably the most gimmicky one that we got, because mainly I don't want to be in the base game. You don't have the ability to like set things down from a great distance, and just to make things a little bit less travel oriented in the Let's Play series, we are going to incorporate long reach so that we can speed things up a little bit, because the area with which you can build in gets pretty big, and there may be a lot of running around if we don't have the long reach. So we're going to go with that. Squeak Through is a mod that lets you sort of go through areas that you in the base game may not be able to, like in between pipes and in between machinery. Again, just to sort of simplify the travel time and make things a little bit quicker, so we're not constantly rerouting ourselves around stuff, and extending the sort of the travel time of the video. Automatic fill allows for things like your turrets and so on and so forth to automatically fill when you place it down, just to get that sort of issue of putting things down and having to refill them manually out of the way. And Afraid of the Dark just adds a little bit, I think. Yeah, enforced flashlight and personal lights, powerful balloon lights. So yeah, just to make things a little bit better during the dark overall, and so on and so forth. So that's what we're playing with. We're going to go ahead and hit play. And so there's a couple different things you can do. You can start a campaign, which is sort of the tutorial, allows you to do certain things. You have a couple scenarios here that will add to your overall experience and various different things. I've not actually done any of them yet, so we're not going to focus anywhere on theirs. Just know they exist. We're going to go ahead and actually just do a new game. So there's a couple preset sort of themes, I guess, for the world whenever you pick it. The default one, just normal settings and so on and so forth. You got rich resources, where you're going to have large patches of resources, so we don't have to actually go very far. There's there's also a marathon, where recipes and technologies are more expensive. So essentially, it just extends your game time a lot. Death World, biters are more dangerous and evolve faster, and we'll get to biters in a little bit. They're sort of the antagonists to your factory. They're the critters that roam around the environment and will attack you if you get your pollution too much. Death World Marathon. So this is again just a combination of Marathon and Death World, and Rail World, which is what we're going to actually play on, where you get large patches of resources, but they are spread far apart. So what that essentially does is it encourages the use of trains and rail, which we can actually build in the game. So that's what we're going to do. And also the biters won't create any new bases or re-expand until cleared territory. So again, it's just a built-in thing, so that because you're going to be expanding very far, you're going to ultimately be dealing with a lot of biters in general. You can't really stick around in a small area of the map. We're not going to set anything on here. Peaceful mode, enable replay, or anything like that. Resource settings, we're going to keep everything, I think, on the default. Reset. Just to make sure. I can't remember. I was doing some test games with some resource settings and terrain settings and so on and so forth. So I'm just going to reset everything just to make sure that I had those situated here. Yeah, everything else is just fine. So we're going to go ahead. We can go ahead and just generate to jump right into the game, or we can generate a preview of the map we're going to get. It does show patches of resources, but it doesn't give you the amounts quite yet. So you're generally going to get stuck right in the middle area here. And you can just sort of like roam around. This is the entire map that you will play on, and just see what the overall resources that you might have access to. And just at a glance here, yeah, we got a huge swatch of iron here. It's probably in the millions. We got some coal down here and up, I think, yeah, up here, but very, very little oil. We got this one little patch of oil up to the north that we would have to get to, and I'm not digging that, to be perfectly honest. So I mean, we can regenerate, and we can keep doing this until we get a satisfying start. But remember, the rail world is going to have large patches all over the freaking place, so you may not want to go too heavily into trying to get everything localized here. As long as you have somewhat of a okay, see, this one's not bad. Although, oh, wow, that's kind of crappy. It's a lot of oil over there, but it would require a lot of landfill, actually. Do we have stone on this map? I mean, our beginning resources right here are kind of crap. We got a little stone here, which we don't need that much stone. A little patch of iron here, copper here, and coal here. I mean, but there are large patches of iron all over the place. Do we have a large patch of copper there? This isn't bad. Got two oil resources, one really large one, and one pretty decent size. Oh, and a third one over here, so not too terrible. Got some uranium. Yes, more coal up here. Well, the problem we'll have, do we have some start? Yeah, we do have some starting area right here. Oh, and some more oil down here. Yeah, this one might not be bad. This is going to be a pain in the butt. Because we're going to have to like fill in this water to get piping over. Because even though there are underground pipes and you can get across there, well, yeah, because we're going to have to get over there. Although we'll have long reach, so maybe there's going to be a little base over there. I don't know. That kind of annoys me that there's a huge swash of oil there that's like, you know, landlocked or is on an island. So that's going to be a kind of annoying. You know what? Let's go ahead and jump in and just see what we've got in our starting area a little bit more here. I'll pop out to the hit M to pop out here. Got 327,000. That won't last too long. Got some stone up there. Got some water here. More coal up there. Honestly, this isn't a bad map. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go ahead and do it. We'll deal with it. We're on a rail world, so in my test kind of games, it was kind of difficult to actually get a setup where you have everything sort of centralized, a little bit of everything centralized, just to kickstart your factories. Whoa, don't want to do that. So I think this is a good start. We'll have to deal with some obstacles along the way, like water and getting to that oil over to the east. But we have some to the north and south that we can take care of before we try to venture over there to deal with that. Because that's going to take a lot of landfill to do that. Anywho, we are going to start. We have to get a couple things going here. So we need a pickaxe. So I'm going to go ahead and hit E to open my crafting menu here. And we're going to go ahead and craft an iron axe because everything else takes really long. So you can mine things and gather resources manually. It takes a little bit of time. But if you have a pickaxe, it goes a lot faster. So I'm going to just mine out a couple things of coal here. And actually, let's go ahead and put my burner drill. So down here is your toolbar. The first 5 actionable items here are linked to your keys 1 through 5. This bar is not, unfortunately. Ooh. So we're going to go ahead and put the burner drill right here. And the burner mining drill, you always start with one burner mining drill and one stone furnace. So that's how you gather resources automatically here. The burner drills require coal. So we're going to go ahead and throw that in. And as you can see, the mod that I have, the autofill mod, has automatically put in the coal that we collected right there. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep gathering some coal manually. And we're going to go ahead and throw this in here just to start getting our iron production moving along. I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple more things of coal. And we're going to run up north because I think that's where our stone is. Yeah, up here. While that's doing that, we're going to want to grab some stone so we can make some additional furnaces and some burner drills. So we can get other things automated, because that's the first thing you want to do right off the bat, is to get your initial resources producing, so you don't have to keep doing what I'm doing right now, which is manually grabbing resources. So we're going to grab 10 stone here. We're going to run back. I'm not going to abuse the long reach too much. We will most definitely do it at some point. All right, so we're out of that. Let's go ahead and dump in the coal. And go ahead and pick up the iron plates we currently have. Excellent. And let's get the another burner drill going on. I'm going to grab another one of these. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do that and do that. And I'm going to need to grab some more coal. Get those things producing. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to try to get 2 more burner drills to be our coal generators here. So it'll take just a little bit of time here. So let's go ahead and dump those in there. Perfect. And I'm going to grab those iron plates. And what do we need? We need stone. So if you look at the minerals here that we need, the materials, we need... anything in yellow is things that we have to craft first. Come on. Shoot. So anything in... all right, let me just gather these. Anything in yellow you need to actually craft. If you have it, it's going to be... what? It's going to be white. And anything you don't have or unable to craft is going to be red. So that's how that works. We need one more burner drill. Oh, well, we do need that, so that's fine. Yeah, give me all the iron plates, please. There we go. So now we can go ahead and set up the burner drills to, feed off of the coal here. Get out of the way. And just feed into each other right there. I think I will need to grab just a little bit of coal here just to kickstart them. But then they should be good to go. So this one will gather coal, feed it into this one, and boom. Perfect. So now we're generating coal. Let's grab these 2 things. I'm going to go ahead and... ooh, we don't need that ore. And just toss this in here. I should put this... I'm going to just go ahead. If you mouse over one of your toolbar things here and hit the middle mouse button, it will pin it essentially to your board, to your hotkeys here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I want this stuff continuing. A good amount of stuff right there. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and dump this in there so we get that. All right. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we got to keep refilling the coal here. I'm just going to dump a lot of that in there. All right. Can I make another burner drill? No. What do we need? We need more stone. Yeah, so we got the coal set up. We got the iron set up. Next, I want to grab just a token drill to start mining out some stone here. Yeah, our patch of stone is very minuscule. Very minuscule. We're going to probably... I mean, you don't need much. How much is the estimated here? 22K. Which isn't much. Unfortunately, we don't really have... oh, no. Oh, that's plenty. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, should have some stone somewhere around here. Let's grab 10 more stone. manually and kick out, and just one burner drill should be fine. And I want to grab a wooden chest. So we need to gather some wood. And there. Is that enough? Yes. Alright, we're going to grab this and we're going to just put this right there. And you're going to be jumped right there into a box. So the burner drills and any drill will just, they can actually manually just go right onto anything. They can go into a chest, they can go into an assembly area, they can go into a conveyor belt, and so on and so forth. As you see fit. Alright, so we just dump everything in there. That's going to be fine. So now we have a place where we can gather up the stone. That's going to continue drilling. Fantastic. Next up, we want to set up just a token drill for copper as well, because we are going to need copper. Not much at first, but somewhat. So let's go ahead and grab another mining drill here. And I need some stone. So yeah, this is... Hello? What? Do I not have that in the right position? Apparently not. Alright, well, let's go ahead and fix that. There we go. Well, that's a shame. Alright, so the long reach, you can't really disassemble from long reach. So you do have to run up there, but I can pick up this. How much do I need for that? Ugh. Alright, yeah, that was poor timing on my part. There we go, +5. Okay, so now I can grab another stone furnace here, run over this way, and plop that down right there. Grab this. We need some coal. Grab some more coal here, and dump into my furnaces, and so on and so forth. I guess I didn't necessarily need to put them in there, huh? And do. So now everything is being automatically gathered. We're in good shape. Our next thing now is to get our research started. Unfortunately for research, we do need power. So we're going to be looking at getting the power up and running next episode. We're going to go ahead and put a cut in the video here. So everything we did, we've gotten all our research, all our starting resources set up pretty nicely, making resources for us. We're going to go ahead and gather that. We got some copper plates there. We've got a ton of iron plates. Fantastic. And we can start production on our power plants, boilers, and steam engines, and go from there. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you're going to enjoy this series. If you do, let me know by hitting that like button. And if you see any, if you want to subscribe to the channel, it would help the channel out a lot, and we'll give you reminders as to when things will happen. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time, folks. Bye bye.